Hi, and welcome to The News. I'm Rock Morgan.
And I'm Kat Phillips.
Our top story today.
First, we'll go live to Casey Clark, who is on location between the United States border and our friendly neighbor to the south.
Thanks, Kat. I'm standing here live on the border between the United States and Mexico. And let me tell you, I've been watching the border all day, and I don't see any kind of illegal immigration. The media is blowing it way out of proportion. There's many Texans that are trying to prevent this happening. Oh, here are some right now. Excuse me, ma'am.
See?
Ah, being incognito, I see. How do you feel about border security in the U.S.?
Fantastico.
See, there you have it. We have our Texans here. They're protecting us from these illegal immigrants, and our Mexican neighbors are exactly where we think they are. Back to the desk.
As we all know, communism has been a large part of America for many years, and it will be for many years to come. To honor those brave men like Joseph Stalin, rugged, sexy communist leaders, we're going to throw it over to one of our reporters to tell you more about this lovely, lovely way of governing people.
Communist. We've all heard of their evil ways, death camps, and persecution of capitalists, but when the news heard they were coming to Cleveland, we wanted to see firsthand the horrors that they'd bring with, wait, is that guy riding a Segway? Sweet! Anyway, with supporters calling off work and school and showing up in numbers some sources say exceeded 20, we sent Chief Political Rally correspondent Roz Johnson to the scene.
What brings you down here?
The Bush regime, to try to get the Bush out of office, try to get our military out of the Middle East because we don't belong there. We just sent out, I think it was the Roosevelt, our oldest ship, to the Middle East right now. And my prediction is sometime in November, a Silkworm missile is going to sink that ship, and we're going to blame it on Iran, and we're going to attack Iran. We're going to blame that on them. It's a pretext for war. Mark my word, November, it's going to happen.
But the news didn't stop their investigation there. We wanted to probe deeper into this rally situation, into the subtextual meaning.
I think this means whatever you want it to mean, but it's good that you asked. I think you all know what, you all have an opinion, you know? So, you guys are on your own. They believe in nuking people, they believe in George Bush. This guy, like he said, this guy never showed up for all his meetings. This guy, he's the commander-in-chief, yet he went AWOL.
Reinstate the draft, and then you people, you young people, would be a little outraged like you should be, like these people. And things would happen. Too complacent.
Well, thank you very much. It was very interesting talking to you. Thank you.
You should go inside that building and ask them what they think this sign means. That's the federal building.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would do.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
That sounded like a good idea. So the news staff went to the Anthony J. Fabrizi Federal Building to get some answers. Unfortunately, no one ever returned our call. We did, however, find someone who called off work for the rally. Too bad. I really wanted a brat. Starved for hot dogs and answers, the news staff decided to talk to someone with real, credible political knowledge. Oh, not him. No, him either. Oh yeah, this guy. Baldwin Wallace freshman Caleb Maupin. The News' own Stone Palomino sat down with Caleb in his New England home.
And how could you describe your political views?
I personally, would consider myself to be a communist, but I think this movement to drive out Bush is for anyone who is really opposed to the direction this society is moving.
Okay. What is the timetable for this communist takeover?
I don't know.
Something's not right. Okay. Thank you. I'm a little more comfortable. How did you become involved in the World Can't Wait organization?
I heard about it through the internet, and I got to see that, a lot of the arguments they were making actually made sense, because the majority of Americans are against the war. The majority of Americans are pro-choice, but if you look at the terms of debate, the Democrats say, well, some of us are for a plan of withdrawal, but actually a lot of the Democrats, like Hillary Clinton and stuff, are for more troops in Iraq, you know? Where is the chance to vote against it? I mean, it's the same thing with abortion, you know? They just passed this law. Sherrod Brown actually voted for it, the supposed anti-war Democrat, that made everything you saw at Abu Ghraib now legal, you know? Sexual degrading things, waterboarding, you know, anything you can think of it. They call it harsh interrogation techniques. The president now has the power to put anyone in jail. Simply, I personally believe that a socialist government would be the best for this country. But there are all kinds of people in the world who can't wait. I mean, you all were there at the rally. I believe history is nothing but the constant evolution of human nature. And that human nature is based on the continuation of, you know, evolution. Societies change over time.
Okay, so maybe we didn't want to probe that deep for answers, but we did learn one thing. It's not about the questions you ask, but the answers that you can make up. The News Political Rally Team reporting.
Our next story has been developing in the Ukraine. Having trouble finding the right mood music when you're trying to have a special night with your lover? I guess the Ukrainians were too. Grigory Choskovsky of Ukraine has designed a condom that actually plays music when the condom is in use. There's a special sensor at the base of the condom that is triggered during lovemaking, and it has the ability to increase in speed and volume as the lovers become more loving. We here at The News were intrigued by this and wanted to know exactly what kind of music these condoms played. We contacted the manufacturers, who gave us a few examples of the musical selection. For those lucky lovers who need a double XL, you'll be treated to the nice romantic ditty, Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster. The underground hit of the early 90s, Me So Horny, by 2 Live Crew is what you average Joes will be treated to during your little romp. And the Munchkins theme from Wizard of Oz will delight all of those extra small boys who need love too. Quite appropriate, I'd say. So bye-bye to Marvin Gaye, Sinatra, and Barry White, and hello to musical condoms.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the salad bar, E. coli cases have spread across 21 states, with Wisconsin receiving the brunt of the attack. The FDA and the USDA are currently investigating. This, unfortunately, has led Rachel Ray to cancel the putting out of her new CD, 101 Ways to Cook Spinach Without Dying. Sad. You know, vegetarians, it's all they eat. And now they must go hungry. More on Mark Foley, the Republican congressman. He continues to stay on top of headlines with reports that his congressional counterparts actually knew about his forays. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we here at The News report in a fair and non-biased manner. And honestly, I can say that I can no longer hold back. This is disgusting! Okay, so this is a man in leadership position, and he is taking advantage, of these young individuals, and yes?
I just finished that tape of yours.
Oh, good. Thank you, love. See you later.
You absolutely disgust me, just so you know.
Anyway, that was the news, and I am completely ashamed of us.
As am I.